Welcome back to CloudOps Craft. Today we are diving into Linux users and groups, the foundation of security and identity on every server. Think of a Linux server as a multi-tenant apartment building. Each user is a tenant with their own apartment, which is home directory. Each group is a set of tenants sharing a common like a shared toolbox. UID and GID or unique ID members for tenants and why this matters in CI/CD pipeline, web servers, automation scripts all rely on correct users, groups, and privileges. Misconfigurations can lead to broken builds, crashes, or security leaks. So let's start with the key files that defines users and groups. First is /etc /password. This is main user account file. Okay, so we can view this. Okay, let me go to the server. Okay, I just launched AWS VM. So since this Linux course is specifically for DevOps engineers, okay, we are using cloud provider like AWS to create VM and work with Linux object. So if I type cat slash etc slash pos wd, okay, and I'll use ed. Okay, so I'll just list uh, five numbers instead of everything. I'll just list five. Okay, you can see the five things, right? So here each we have like you need to understand the each field purpose. So here if I am not using it, then it will display everything. Okay? So all users I just used it just to display file. Okay? So here you can see this is Ubuntu. Okay, right? So let me explain. This is username. Okay? This is the login name. If you are launching an AWS like a virtual machine with Ubuntu OS, then username will be Ubuntu. This is the login name, and this X is the password field. Means password is stored in /etc/shadow. Okay? That also we will discuss. And the next is UID. UID stands for like a unique user ID number. Okay, which is chosen, and this is belongs to GID, primary group ID, which is also 1000. And here you can see Ubuntu, right? This is a GECOS. Okay. Any idea on GECOS? Have you heard this previously? Actually, it's just a description. Okay. So GECOS stands for General Electric Comprehensive Operating System. It's a very old operating system. Okay, it's just a description. Okay. So next is this you can see, right? This path. This is home directory where user files are home Ubuntu. Next is login shell. Okay, it's a default shell, a bin bash. Okay, so username it's like a tenant name. UID is a unique tenant ID. Home directory equal to apartment. Shell equal to front door key type. Okay, so this is main user account file. Next, we are going to look into /etc/shadow /etc/shadow, which is secure password change. Okay. So again, I'll use sudo cat sudo. For this file, we need a sudo. Okay, it's a sudo privileged file. Okay? Sudo cat /etc/shadow. Okay. Here you can see. Okay. Here it indicates like a syntax. Let me explain the syntax first. After that, I'll explain the each field. Okay. So while coming to syntax of this, okay, syntax is field. First, it will start with fields. After that, username, password hash. After that, last change, minimum, maximum, warning, inactive, expire. So this is the syntax. Okay. Let's discuss okay how it formed. This YouTube like Ubuntu is there, right? This is username. Okay. This colon is you can see, right. This is encrypted password. This is last change. Okay. Last password change, and this is minimum days before password change allowed, and this is maximum days password valid, and next someone is warn days before expire to warn user. Before 7 days it will warn the user. After that, while coming to inactive, we don't have anything. The days after expiry until account disabled, we haven't configured this is default user, right? So it is empty. And the next is expire. Okay, absolute date when account expires. So, if I want to explain this with a real world DevOps example, system enforces, for example, CI/CD service account passwords expire every 90 days, preventing unauthorized access. Okay? So, next you need to learn is /etc/groups. This is group definition. This path is belongs to group definition. Okay. So, group is like a shared toolbox. Okay, only members can access. So to view the group, you can use cat/etc/group. So Ubuntu also one of the group. So here Ubuntu is the group. Okay. This X is a password placeholder. Okay, rarely used. Okay, and this 1000 is there, right? This is GID, group ID member. Next is member, comma separated list of usernames. So this is the structure of group definitions. Next, we will discuss about commands to create, modify, and delete users. Okay? So this is very important. Commands to create, modify, and delete users. The first command is user add. This is low level user creation. Okay, the command is user add -m -s/bin bash -c, and you can provide some description like a CI runner -g. I will explain all this. Okay, -m -s, everything I'll explain. Just wait. Ubuntu like a CI runner. Let me explain. This -m, right? This -m, the purpose of this -m is it will create home directory. This -s is there, right? This is assigned login shell. So bin bash is the login shell. Okay. This -c is there, right? This we will call as GECOS description. Even in previously also we have discussed, right? This is GECOS description, means General Electric Comprehensive Operating System. It's a very old operating system. -g, it will add user to the supplementary group, which is here Ubuntu. Okay, and you can see CI runner, right? This is the username. This is the username that we are going to create. Like it's like assign a new tenant a room, okay, friend door key. subscription and toolbox. Okay, if you forget -g, which replaces group extra add. Okay, so be careful while you are executing this command. Let us try this in server. Sudo user add hyphen m hyphen m will create home directory hyphen s. What it will do? It will assign login shell. This bin bash. Hyphen c, it is a GECOS description. I'm just giving this as a CI runner because I'm going to create this user for CI in real time. This is how as a DevOps engineer we will do CI runner, creating users, everything you will do. Okay, so only you have to learn all these things. Hyphen G, what it will do? It will add user to supplementary group, which is Ubuntu, and username that we are going to create is CI hyphen runner. Okay, now we have created the user. How you can view it? If you type pwd, currently we are in home Ubuntu, right? Come out of this Ubuntu, you can see the user CI runner that we have created. You can even enter into it. It's okay, no issues. Okay, I like because currently we log in with Ubuntu user. Okay, since we are trying to log in with CI user, we are getting permission denied. Okay, we will learn one by one. Okay, we will learn all this. So next is add user. Second option is add user, which is user friendly, interactive version. Okay, so like simply you can create sudo add user, and you can provide the name. For this, we are using hyphen m, hyphen s, hyphen c, hyphen g, everything, right? Here it is very simple. Okay, you can just use add user and you can provide the username of it. It will prompt you. Okay, you can enter password, full name, optional fields, all these things. It will automatically create home shell and hashed password and the skeleton files. Okay, let's try this. So now I am going to create one more user, but this time we are going to create with add user. We will learn all these permissions also. Okay, so we will learn everything at the end of this playlist. We will go one by one. So now I am going to create a user called deploy. So add user deploy. It will ask password. I'll just provide as test one. It will ask you to confirm your password. So again I will provide test one. Okay. Full name and all based on your need you can provide. If you are not willing to provide, just click enter. Okay, and why click enter. User has been created. If you type ls, you can see deploy user. Okay. And even you can change the password of it. So if you type sudo password deploy, it will ask you to type the new password. So this time I'll just give test. Here there are some policies also there you can use, some options also there. Let's discuss that options. Okay, if you are using password, sudo password video under username, right? So yes, we have some option to use. What you can do is, by coming to option, you can use hyphen L. Hyphen L stands for lock account. If you want to lock your account, then you can use hyphen L. You can use hyphen U for unlock, and you can use hyphen stdin. Set password in from input. Set password from input. Okay. You can use all these three options. Okay? Log service accounts when not in use to prevent misuse. So fourth one is user mod, which is modify existing user. Okay? So the command is sudo user mod hyphen a g www hyphen data deploy. Do you know the purpose of this www hyphen data? Any idea? If you know, let me know on the comment. Like you can pause this video and like, you can message that in a comment section. So I will let you know whether you correctly understood or not. This www hyphen data is there, right? This is a common group for web server process. Okay, it's a common group for web server process. Web server process like Apache or Nginx. Here, let's discuss one by one. So, hyphen A, what it will do? Hyphen AG, it will append to supplementary group. Your supplementary group is www hyphen data. The purpose of this group is it's a web server processes group. Okay, deploy is the username. Even if you omit hyphen A, it replaces group breaking act. Okay? Other options also there here, which is you can use hyphen G also. By coming to other options, you can use hyphen G to change primary group. Okay? You can use even hyphen D and you can provide your new home path, home directory path with hyphen M. So what it will do? It will move home directory and contents. Home directory and the contents. Hyphen S. Hyphen S is bin ZSS. You can change your login shell. By default, you will use bin SS, right? You can change that with bin ZSS. Okay. Okay, these are all three different options available. Okay, we will try to modify the existing user our deploy. So let's go to server sudo user mod hyphen a t www hyphen data username is deploy. So we have modified the existing user now. So now to delete user, what we have to do? Okay, you will have this question, right? For example, modifying, we are using user mod. For creating, we are using add user and user add and all. Okay, and to change password, we are using password PASSWD. Then you can ask what is the command to delete? Yeah, we have one command for delete also. So the command for delete is delete user is user del. Okay, it will delete the user. Okay, so the command will be sudo user del hyphen m, not hyphen m, hyphen r deploy. What this hyphen r indicates? Remove home directory. Okay, it will remove this hyphen r will remove the home directory. Data will be lost. So backup first. You are planning to delete any user. So let we will execute this command. Sudo user del hyphen r old old user like we can use deploy. which is a user that we are going to delete it. Okay. Uh, if you type ls, we can see deploy has been deleted with the help of this command. So you have to delete the user. Okay. So let's discuss about group man. Any idea about group management? You know, just pause this video and let me know on comment. So I want, even it is a YouTube recorded video, I want you to interact. Okay. So whenever if you have any doubt while watching, okay, in between I'll ask some questions. Right? Just pause the video and let me know your thoughts on it. So I will help you on guiding it. Okay, if it is not, if it is good, then that is well and good. You are in the right track. So group management. Okay. So to create group, the command is group add. For example, I am going to create one group called OPS team, ops team, ops team. Okay. So then the command is group add, and you have to provide the group name. Okay. So now we will create one group. So group add ops team. Actually, we have to use sudo. Now we have created the group, right? But how we can view, okay, whether it is created or not? For that, we have one command, that is get ent group. Get ent group. Here you can see ops team. This is the group that we have created. And previously we have used www-data. Since it is already one of the groups, so we have used. So let's like now you know how to view the group and how to create the new group, right? So now we will add our CI user to ops team. So the command is paswd gpassword hyphen a CI runner. I'm just going to add CI runner to the ops team. Again, you have to use sudo. Okay. This all are sudo privileged command. So start with sudo. Okay, you can see adding user CI runner to the group ops team. Okay, now how you can check the members? Now we have added CI and runner to like ops team, right? How we can check that? Yeah, we have one command to check that also. The command is get ent group ops team. You can see the CRN. Oh, for example, you want to remove CI runner from ops team, then what you have to do? Like again, you have to use gpassword hyphen D for delete. Here we are use hyphen A to add, because we are going to add it. A for add, okay, D for delete. CI hyphen runner ops team. Again, we have to use sudo. Otherwise, you can switch to with the help of sudo sc. So this is how you have to work. Okay, work with the group. Okay. Next is inspect users and group. We are going to learn how to inspect users and group. Okay. For example, if I provide ID CI runner, ID CI runner. Okay. What you will get if you execute this? You will get UID, GID, supplementary group of it. Let's try this. So if I type ID CI runner, you can see this is UID, GID, and a supplementary group. So if you want to know the current username, just type who am I. You will get the current user. Current user is Sudo. So if you want to list the groups that CI runner has, then you can use groups, sudo groups CI hyphen runner. You can see CI runner, it is in two groups. CI runner, another one is Ubuntu. So next is like if you want to fetch a user info, if you want to fetch user info, then you can use get ent password and username, which is CI runner. Okay. Here you can fetch user info. It works with LDAP and NSI too. Okay. You can check which user owns process files or artifacts. Okay. Next that we are going to learn is AWK. Any idea on AWK? AWK to read slash C slash. For example, if I use, okay, how to use this AWK? For example, how you can use this. So AWK. First, before using that, we need to know about what is AW, right? This is just a text processing tool. Okay, AWK is just text processing. Okay, test text processing tool. Hyphen F print 1, 2, 3, 4 slash like etc slash etc shadow. Now what it will do? Sudo it will run as a root. It is equal for slash etc slash shadow. So we are using this. AWK is a text processing tool. Hyphen F is a set field. Hyphen F is the set field separator. Set field separator. Okay. It will separate with column. So here we can see, right, print 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what it will do? It will print username. First one will print username. Second password hash. Third last change. Fourth is minimum. Okay, so if you use, you will get only this four. Okay. Let's try. So sudo awk, which is text processing tool, hyphen f. Okay, hyphen f is a set field separator to separate to colon, and we are using colon. Print print three, four, like a dollar for slash etc. Can see for all users, you will get only username, password hash, last change, and minimum value only. Even if you want to only view file, then you can use head. It will show only first file. Head, it will show first file if you're using it. Okay. Imagine each row as a as a spreadsheet. AWK picks the columns we care about. Okay. The thing is, where you can use this is if you want to quickly check which accounts are using default password or when passwords were last changed. You can use this. So this is how you can use AWK text processing. If you like this breakdown, subscribe to CloudOps. We will simplify cloud and DevOps concept every week. Thank you.